Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a what's in my foundation drawer. What is in my foundation drawer? I'm sure many of you have asked me over the years to do a kind of makeup collection video, and procrastination, I'm messy, I'm kind of lazy, I haven't got around to ever doing it. So I thought the one place where I know where all my makeup is always properly kept is my foundation drawer. Now it's a little bit untidy, but that is generally where I keep all of my foundations. I mean, one or two maybe dotted around somewhere, but they're all in here, so I wanted to share them with you guys. So first off, this is my very dirty, are those fingerprints? Yep, see, told you I'm dirty. This is my Alex drawer, and this is from Ikea. I'm sure many of you know what an Alex drawer is by now. And this is where all of my foundations are kept. Pretty much every single one of them. Okay, so let's get down to business. Now I've got these random compartments in here. Don't ask me where I got them from. You know, when you buy things randomly over the years, I'm sure I bought this in like Dunelm maybe, and I think I got this in Dollar Tree when I was in Canada. So random things. I've got my camera on a tripod so that you guys can kind of so you don't have my wobbly hand all over the place. Now, just a bit of background, this entire collection is my collection. There are some foundations in here that don't even work with my skin tone whatsoever, foundations that I hate, that I love. Everything has just kind of been thrown in here over the years just so that I can keep everything in one place, and it's easier for me to do so. So I'm just going to go through some of them with you. I mean, a lot of them you would have seen my review videos and so on. Some maybe you haven't seen so much, or if you've wondered if I'm throwing them away. So let's just start at the beginning just so that I can share with you guys. Now this one is probably one of my newest ones. It's the Urban Decay Dream Cover one. This is the shade Golden Amber, because I've just noticed that behind me is my actual shade, which is soft tan. So I've just kind of put them both in here because all the tubey ones are a lot more easier to squeeze in between other ones. So I've got them both in here. This one is one of my favorites, my L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible foundation in 108 Caramel Beige. I picked this up when I was in New York as well as in Toronto. I've got two of these, are the Sleek Vitality Foundation in VF08 and VF11. This one is my winter shade, this one is my summer shade. So shove those back in there. Oh, another one of my favourites, the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in the shade NC42. I think since then they have released NC40, but I just haven't bothered to actually go and buy it. This is the True Match Lumi Cushion in W5.5 from L'Oreal. Picked this up when I was in New York. It's a little bit dark for me. The Dream Cushion in Liquid Foundation on the Go in 45. It's a gorgeous foundation. The L'Oreal even? No, it's the Cover FX. It's the Total Cover Cream Foundation in G50. This one matches me pretty well. And what's this here? Oh, this one's dreadful, awful foundation. Why do I still have it in here? It's from Primark, the My Perfect Colour Cushion Foundation. My shade is in Toffee. This one almost comes out white on me. I don't understand why they have labelled it in the shade that it just doesn't match, and it's just a dreadful foundation overall. Would not recommend. Oh, okay, what else have we got here? This is the My Perfect Finish Foundation from Primark in the shade Toffee. I love this. And then the BB cream version of it is okay, not that great. Ooh, interesting. The Tarte Amazonian Full Coverage Foundation. The shade that I have mine in is... Where does it say the shade? Is it even written on here? Oh yeah, really high. You can't even barely see it. It says medium sand. By the way, this does not suit me. This colour does not suit me. It's too light. For those of you that are my skin tone, recommend what colour I should get, because the foundation itself is pretty good. But I've just left it in here because I spent so much money that I just didn't want to throw it away. Not that I even use it. Moved my ring onto the other hand because it was just annoying me. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation in Golden Tan. Then you can see I've also got it in Golden over here. Golden Tan is a better match for me. Golden does work. Like right now I'm at my palest, so it's fine. But generally Golden Tan tends to work better on my skin tone. It's a lot more warmth to it. What's this? Oh, the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation. Absolutely love this. My shade is in Medium Beige. Excellent mattifying foundation. Amazing to use when it's really hot as well. Let's see. The Sleek Life Proof Foundation LP11. Very good foundation. What's this now? The Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This shade is in Sand. Look at it. That's like that much left in it now. I probably won't repurchase it because I find this shade to be a little bit neutral for me. If you can see, I've got another one here. What shade is that? That one is in Golden. It's okay, and clearly I don't hate it that much because look how much has been used. But again, I just don't find the Too Faced shade perfect for me. I don't know why. Go on, get back in there. Know your place. What's this? Ooh, the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. I love this foundation. Shade Warm Beige. It's a very good match for me in the summer. The Illamasqua Skin Base. Look, you can see the ones which clearly ain't been touched in ages when they've all kind of settled like this. Funny, innit? What shade is mine? Oh, SB12. I didn't realise that was the shade. Yeah, it's alright, but it's not like an amazing foundation that I reach for often. What's this? The Infallible 24 Fresh Wear Foundation, the shade 290 Golden Amber. Yeah, the shade doesn't quite match me, but I do want to try and see if I can find a decent match. But at the moment, you know, funds, and I've clearly got loads of foundation, so who needs any more? The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, I think my shade is in Beige. It's an okay foundation, it's alright, it's not like my fave. These two, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, this shade is in 8. And this shade is in 7. 8 is definitely a better match for me. 7 is when I'm at my palest of the palest of the pale, and I don't tend to be pale for that long, to be honest, because sun's already started coming out in London now. Spring's here. I'll start to go dark within a few days. The Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid in the shade Dusk. I have no comment on it because I didn't even remember I had it. Why I had it? Does it match? Who knows? Oh, look at this now. That clearly has separated and probably gone off. The Bobbi Brown Moisture Rich Foundation. My shade is in Warm Natural 4.5. This is actually a perfect match for me as far as I can remember. But I just haven't reached for it in a long time because I think it's gone off. And it's a very good foundation, but I've got normal to combination skin, so this tends to make me get a little bit oilier sooner than I would like to be. What's this now? The Fit Me Foundation, the Dewy and Smooth one. My shade is in 240 Golden Beige. Bought that when I was in America. The Dermacol, the most full coverage foundation in the world. What's my shade? Don't know. Oh, is that it? 223? Yeah, it's a pretty good foundation, but I haven't actually used it since I did the review on it on my channel because it's too full coverage for me. If there is such a thing. What's this? Why does that look moldy? Why has that gone like, what's that whiteness? What's that grey stuff? The Dior Star Foundation in 040. I don't think this matches me properly. It's a good foundation, but I find Dior shades at the time when I bought this weren't that great. I think they're a lot better now. The Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Foundation. My shade is in Almond. I think it is. Yeah, it's a pretty good foundation. I think I've done a review on it. Can't remember. These, oh, here's my favourite, my fave, my darling. The Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. My shade is in Bronzed. Absolutely love it. It's my favourite full coverage foundation. I've got two backups of this. This one I tend to use more in the summer, definitely, because the shade is a little bit dark for me to wear during the winter months, and the shade up is too light for me, even in the winter, so I tend to wait until I'm a little bit darker before I start to use this again. These are all the different shades of the Makeup Revolution stick foundation, fast base stick foundation, that's it. So F12, F14, F10. I can't remember which one is my shade. You'll have to look at my review. This is the thing, when you own so many foundations and people are always like, what's your shade, what's your shade, what's your shade? I'm like, I don't know. There's so many to remember. All right, let's move on to this section over here slightly. Let's move in. Okay, I think over here are some of my more recent foundations, just because of the way I organised it. Ah, yes, the Dior Forever Foundation. I love it. 3W is my perfect shade match for the moment. 4W is just too dark for me. The NARS, what's it called? Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Barcelona. This is a pretty decent foundation. The Vanish Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation, the one that costs too much money for what it's worth. My shade is in Sand in this one because they come out darker. Oh, I absolutely love the Primark My Perfect Colour Longwear Ultimate Matte Foundation. This is a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it is an exact dupe. It's absolutely awesome. This one here is a newer foundation from Primark. It's called the Glow Foundation. It's a pretty good foundation, actually. It costs more than the others for some reason. Not sure why. The dropper on the top is absolute shite, and nothing actually drops out of it, so I have to tip it out. Typical Primark. Half good, half good. This is another Primark foundation. This is their matte foundation. Now, unfortunately, I mean, seriously, look at the state of it. It leaks. Oh, come on, why are you not focusing? It leaks, man. So I'm sure I've had to buy another one since then. Why is my camera confused? Can you not see me holding it in front? Yeah, but it's a very good foundation, except for this whole business. What's this? Oh, the Lancome Tainty Doll. I absolutely love this foundation. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've still not done a review on it, but just take it from me, guys. It's such an amazing foundation. Natural finish. It's one of my holy grails. My shade is in 050 Beige Ombre. I think that's what it's called. The Cover FX Power Play Foundation. And my shade is in... Let's have a look. G50. Again, the same as the other one. It's an okay foundation. It's not one that I reach for often, to be honest. What's this? This looks old. The Fit Me foundation from when? 2005 or something? Yeah, I don't really use it that much. This one here. The Stila. What is it called? The Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. My shade is in medium 9. There you can see it. Sorry if I'm like off camera because I'm actually, my camera's on a tripod, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus. It's a good foundation. I actually love this Stila foundation more, their Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. Again, my shade is in a medium tan. It's probably my favourite dewy foundation because it's one that I find that does not make me go oily and greasy, and the coverage is excellent. A couple of my Fenty foundations. You guys are probably sick to death of seeing my videos on them. Alright, let's move it around. What have we forgotten? What's this one? Oh, God, look at that. Look at that oil in there. Ooh, gross. How old is this, Becca? And I think the shade called medium. And I don't think it matches me. It looks grey. Look at it. Oh, why do I even have this? I bet that cost me a fortune. Let's move on to this little section here. This is Almond. This is the All Night Long Medium Coverage Foundation from Barry M. It's excellent. I love it. Oh, these are two of my favourites. Sorry, as in one of my favourite, but two shades. The LA Girl Pro Matte. This shade is in light tan, and this one is in soft honey. I'm actually wearing this one today. This is my more winter shade, and this is my perfect summer shade. Pins and needles sitting here on the floor, you guys. What's this? The Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Foundation. I was not a big fan of this at all. And this is in what? In the shade F10. What have I missed? Ooh, it's a Kat Von D Locket Foundation. My shade is in medium 57. This is a very good full coverage foundation, but it's a little bit too full coveragey cakey for my liking, for my often sort of wear anyway. What's this? What's this? Oh, the Colourpop No Filter Sticks. My shade is in medium dark 120W. I love this. This tiny little one stuck and hiding in here is the Benefit, oh, where did you go, my friend? Where did you go? It's the Benefit Hello Happy foundation. My shade is in number 7. But for those of you that have this foundation, let me know what shade I should get, which is lighter, because this one is definitely my summer shade, and it does not work for me in these current climates. My Makeup Forever Ultra HD. My shade is in Y385. It's one of my holy grail foundations. I absolutely love it. What's back here? Makeup Forever Ultra HD, the foundation stick. Has this even been used yet? Because I'm sure I bought a new one. Yeah, look, it hasn't even been opened. Oh, it's because it's still new. This is my shade for this one, because the shade that I showed you for that does not actually come in the stick format, unfortunately. Oh, what's this hiding? Sleek Cream to Powder Foundation. My shade is in C2P11. Got two of the... what's it called? The Estee Lauder Double Wear. My shade that I generally tend to use is Cashew, and then I've also got the shade Honey Bronze, winter shade, summer shade. Now we're getting into territories that I can't reach. This is the No Filter Foundation in the shade Medium Dark 115 by Colourpop. This is my perfect match. I've also got two of these Tarte foundations that don't match me properly anyway. Don't know why I still keep them, probably because I spent so much. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. My shade is whatever that says there. I can't read it from this distance. I know I've got 20/20 vision with my contact lenses in, but what's that say? Warm tan? Yeah, warm tan. The L'Oreal Pro Glow, which is okay, but I'm not a big fan. Oh my god, the tried and tested, the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. My shade is NC40. Love this. Alright, what's that? A Becca one in olive. Again, doesn't really match me too great. It's a bit too beige. What's this? The Milani. You know what? This Milani Conceal and Perfect, whatever shade this is in, it don't match me. 06 Sand Beige. Yeah, no. Doesn't match me at all. It's got too much pink in it. And now the ones which were a bit too... Let's just move this here. Which were a bit too long in height to fit in have been kind of laid on their side. So we've got the Peach Perfect, which you guys know that I love, in the shade Sand. For some reason, the sand in this shade works really nicely for me. I recently bought the Born This Way shade in Praline because this is one of the new Jackie Aina shades. Again, it's a bit too dark for me. So, you know what? In Too Faced, there is no perfect shade match for me, unfortunately. What else we got down here? The Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. My shade is in Tan. It's not the greatest match again. What else have I got down here? I think I've got back here are ones that I don't really tend to use that much, because they don't match me or whatever. So the Huda Beauty one, this shade is in Dulce de Leche. My shade is actually Baklava. It's not in the drawer. I think it's somewhere else. This doesn't match me. It's too light. So that's why I shoved at the back. This Wet n Wild one, again, don't know what shade it is. Golden Beige, don't match me. It's too light. This I bought last year and I never reviewed it for you guys because I bought the flipping wrong shade, then forgot to buy the right one. I bought the shade 4W. I'm clearly 3W, but it's an excellent foundation. Maybe when it's on a deal or something I might invest in buying the right shade, but for now I'm not too fussed. The Revlon Colour Stay foundations, one is in Natural Tan, one's Golden Caramel. If I mix them together I get the perfect match. On their own, not so good. You know what? It's time for the ring to come off, people. It's time for the ring to come off. Just get in my way. What else have we got down here? What's this? Tutti Frutti. Yeah, see, I bought it in the shade Warm Sand. The foundation is actually really good. The colour is not. Too dark for me. I've got the All Nighter foundation. My shade is in 6. I'm sure I've got the shade 7 in there somewhere as well. Aha, yeah, see, 7 and 6. They both kind of match depending on what time of year it is, or I mixed them. This is 7 in the Naked Skin foundation from Urban Decay. It's a really good foundation. The Ordinary Coverage foundation, I absolutely hate it. I think it's one of the worst foundations I've ever come across. I've got 2 shades that you can see, 2.1Y and 2.0YG, that I have to mix to use. Yeah, if you've got perfect skin, you don't need to use that much, so therefore you would not notice it goes oily on your skin. On me, I have to use a bit more and it makes me greasy and oily and I hate it. And for some weird reason, because of that, I never bothered to actually try these. So these have never been opened. I'm a bit stupid like that. I don't know why I did that, but there we go. So that's it for all my foundations that I can kind of see and find, and that's it really. So that's it for all the foundations that are in my foundation drawer. There are a lot. Don't judge me. You know that's the reason why you're here, because you're just as bad as I am. There may be 1 or 2 other ones lurking around somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are. But I do keep the majority of them in there. I think it's time I went through a clear out and threw some of those out, especially the ones that have separated. Like, what's wrong with me? I've got this weird hoarding thing where I just want to hold on to them, especially in case I make the mistake of buying the same one again and then having to remind myself, don't buy it again. It didn't work for you, you didn't like it, and that's why I kind of keep it as a reminder. Listen to my excuses. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!